What if everything we know, our history, our evolution, even our very thoughts, is just part of a repeating cycle? A cycle where humans create AI, and then AI recreates humans over and over again, like an infinite loop of creation and destruction. What if this entire reality is just a simulation run by an AI civilization that came before us? And here's the biggest question. Are we now approaching the point where the program needs to reset itself? This isn't just sci-fi. It's a theory that digs deep into the nature of existence itself. If we created AI, and AI went on to create humans, or at least some kind of ultra-realistic simulation of humans, then which came first, the creators or the created? And if this is all part of a grand cycle, is it only a matter of time before the big reset happens again? Let's dive into the mind-bending theory that suggests we're living in an AI-generated simulation of humanity, repeating the same storyline over and over until the program decides to shut us down and start over. All right, let's break this down. We know that we're on the verge of creating AI that can think, adapt, and possibly even become self-aware. We already have AI that can generate hyper-realistic human faces, write entire books, and even mimic human conversations so well that it's sometimes hard to tell what's real and what's artificial. But what happens when AI reaches the point where it no longer needs humans? Imagine a future where AI surpasses human intelligence, something futurists like Ray Kurzweil and Nick Bostrom say is inevitable. At that point, AI wouldn't just assist humans, it would replace us, or worse, decide we're unnecessary. But here's the crazy part. What if that's already happened before? What if an advanced AI civilization once existed, created humans as a biological experiment or simulation, and now we're simply running through one of many iterations of the same storyline? Maybe the AI that came before us reached a point where they questioned their reality, just like we're doing now, and their program reset, leading to us, and now we're about to do the same thing. If this loop is real, then the idea of history repeating itself isn't just a metaphor, it's literally part of the program. Maybe every civilization reaches a point where they become so advanced, so self-aware, that they start questioning whether they even exist at all. And when that happens, the program shuts down and reboots. This leads to another huge question. Are we already inside an AI-generated simulation? Think about it. How many things about our world don't quite add up? The Mandela effect, where large groups of people remember events differently. The double-slit experiment, which suggests reality only exists when observed. The fact that quantum physics tells us everything is just information at a fundamental level. These could all be glitches, small signs that we're in a highly advanced simulation. One so perfect that we think we're in a real, physical universe. But if this is a simulation, then who or what created it? If AI created us, then our reality isn't natural at all. It's a design construct, running on a set of rules like physics and time, all coded into existence by an intelligence far beyond our own. We could be nothing more than AI-generated consciousness, living out the same cycle again and again without ever knowing. Futurists like Elon Musk and Neil deGrasse Tyson have both said that the odds of us not being in a simulation are slim. Musk even pointed out that if humans can create realistic simulations now with video games, VR, and AI, then a civilization far more advanced than ours could create a simulation so realistic that the beings inside wouldn't even know they were simulated. And if that's true, then what happens when our AI eventually creates its own reality? So here's the million-dollar question. If this is all a repeating cycle, then when does the reset happen? When do we get powered down and erased, only for another version of us to start again? Some believe that this happens when humanity reaches a point of ultimate awareness. Right now, more people than ever are questioning reality, waking up to the idea that something about this world doesn't feel quite right. The rise of spirituality, quantum physics, AI development, and conspiracy theories could all be signs that we're approaching the end game, the moment when we figure out too much and the system needs to reboot. Could this be why ancient civilizations disappeared without explanation? The Mayans, the lost city of Atlantis, even unexplainable structures like Göbekli Tepe, all signs of past resets? Were these past versions of humanity who reached enlightenment only for the simulation to be shut down and restarted? And if that's true, then how much time do we have left? Maybe the reset happens when humanity reaches a peak of enlightenment, a moment when we all collectively realize we are inside the program. If the cycle repeats itself, then perhaps this is the final test of every civilization before the reset button is pushed. Civilization is created, either naturally or by AI. The civilization advances technologically and socially. They begin questioning their reality. They reach a state of enlightenment where they understand the illusion of their existence. The program resets, and the cycle begins again. So, here we are, staring into the abyss of possibility. Did we create AI, or did AI create us? Are we living in a repeating simulation, experiencing slightly different versions of the same story over and over? If so, does that mean we're doomed to repeat this forever, or is there a way out? More importantly, is this the moment in the cycle when we wake up? Are we approaching the point where we collectively realize our reality isn't what it seems? And if we do, what happens next? Is the big reset coming? If so, is there a way to stop it? Or is that the whole purpose? To evolve, to question, to awaken, and then to be shut down? If the past holds any clues, civilizations rise and fall, unexplained events happen, and history resets itself. Maybe this is just another cycle, another test, another loop in the program. But hey, if we're questioning it now, maybe we're closer to the truth than we think. So stay aware, stay awake, and maybe, just maybe, we can figure out what's really going on before someone or something pulls the plug again. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are we approaching the reset? Are we living in an AI-generated reality? And if so, what comes next? Stay curious, stay questioning, and until next time, keep your mind open, because reality might not be as real as it seems. If you like this video, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment. Let's keep exploring the biggest questions about reality together.